Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of A Song of Ice and Fire, Fire and Blood. I will be your DM, Vladimir Putin, no relation. We begin our story in the year 297 after Aegon's conquest. Rome is at relevant peace after Robert's rebellion. Most of the Targaryens are either dead or fled across the narrow sea. We follow the adventures of our player's house.
How's Lorraine?
We're gonna go down the list now and have the players introduce their characters. Starting with Black Raven.
Hello, I am Black Raven, otherwise known as Sir James Tavian, big guy and tank of the party.
Next we have
Kuma.
It's my turn. Yeah. I'm Kuma, gonna be known as Thomo Storm, a bastard son of the Stormlands, and rather well suited with a bow and scouting skills, and accompanied by a shadow cat named Domino.
I believe that's me. My name is Solomon. I will be playing Recaro Arios, a native of Bravos who decided to come over here for coin, women, song, and just generally to make a better name for himself than he could get in as just another water dancer within the Free City.
finally our Lord.
Alright, so I'm gonna play as Roland Lorraine, who's not too great of a guy, but he's good to his friends, and he backstabs just about everybody else.
Okay. Now we transition to the throne room. Well, the audience chamber, which I totally...
Man, the throne room's really grassy.
This is how you guys assemble yourselves.
Most likely, if I may I bring in Domino as well? He'd usually be near him. Thank you.
That's your wife, by the way.
Oof.
Alright,
Extremely attractive.
You lucky son of a bitch. They'd at least put her at a 5 out of 10.
I mean, that's pretty good for the North.
Yeah. I mean, when you have people like Arya.
It is the first day of the first month of the year 297 after Aegon's conquest. Pretty much nothing is going on. You're just sitting around the castle, waiting for the day's petitioners to bother the Lord. And now let's go to today's petitioners. You didn't lose the fire alarm.
Well done.
Where's that sound bit? It's gone. All right.
And it's gone.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
It works better if I just drag him into this. First petitioner, Anne.
You may enter.
My lords, I am Anne. I am just but a humble
protector of orphans, and I have come to request
that my lord and lady,
taken some orphans that have been orphaned from the war of the Greyjoys.
How old are these orphans?
The youngest of the orphans is about 6, my lord.
And how many?
200.
Do they have any proper training?
Well, the older boys could be used as soldiers. So, as a note, you guys forgot to write down your soldiers.
Oh yeah. Well, speaking of that, we have a vast amount of land and almost nobody living in it. I accept your offer.
You will lose, you gain 1d6 population and lose 1d6 law and gain 1d6 power.
Maybe I should take on a squire.
You gonna roll for that?
Not now.
Yeah. So this is population.
You gain 6 pop.
Loss of wealth.
Law. You lose 1 law.
Loss of law. And this is gain of power.
2 power.
Okay.
Do you dismiss her?
Is there anything else? Alright, you may go.
She disappears.
Oh.
No, she just leaves the room. She doesn't disappear.
Alright. Well, is that it for the day? I'm kind of hungry.
Nope. As soon as I find find exactly where I put this one specific token.
Oh no, he's being repressed.
At least someone got that. Hello, I'm, Milord, I am Edo. My lord, some wildlings have attacked my farmstead. My son, they took my daughters, and I'm afraid of what they would do with them, my lord. Milord, I mean my lord.
You really don't have to say Lord that many times. Do you know where they went? Well, that's not very helpful. So you want me to just look randomly for wildlings?
They were last seen at my farmstead. Me and my son ran to get help.
So this was not long ago?
About a day ago, my lord.
Thomos would put a hand up towards the Lord, like requesting permission to speak and whatnot. Is the Lord allowing him to speak?
Alright, we will help.
Okay.
How many wildlings were there?
About maybe 300, me lord.
Wait, what?
300?
It was a raiding party, me lord, and they were very well armed in gleaming copper-like armor.
Are we the fighting Thens?
Alright. I'm gonna motion to one of my advisors, dispatch a messenger to the Night's Watch. Say that we've had reports that a large raiding party somehow got over the wall.
Lord,
And then as for you, did it look like they were lingering, or were they leaving as you left?
it looks like they was lingering, my lord.
Alright, we shall assemble a force at once.
I want to spend the power on actually buying units so you can assemble the force.
It's true.
You can't really assemble a force. You only have rocks at your disposal.
Wait, Black Raven, what's your character's name again?
Sir James Tavian.
It's helpful if everyone changes their nicknames in the Discord.
Yeah, let's do that now. So I can...
Make sure you disconnect as well so it changes in the voice chat.
You guys never invested power?
I remember them doing it, they just never wrote it down.
I must have forgotten. Or I'll have to look. Actually, I think I wrote it down somewhere. I'll just have to look where. Alright, so... Is it? It's not under House Lorraine. I think I put under... House... Alright, I guess we'll just write it down now.
This man comes up, my lord, and he says in a really weird accent. You would recognize this man. This is the cook. He came here with the lady. She is originally from the Jade Sea. So he cooks. He knows how to cook most things from Westerosi cuisine, but he also cooks pretty much everything from around the world. He's a very good chef.
Yes, chef.
Nay,
I can call him chef.
it's my inside.
Oh, Night and Sigh. What is it?
My lord. We are out of... And he lists off a bunch of really exotic spices.
So, if you're a good cook, you can make do with what you have.
The lady is quite particular of these certain dishes that require these spices.
And how much would this cost?
Not any more than it usually costs, my lord.
And I am a lord who has other things to worry about, so I'm asking how much it costs.
Your wife said tons of teachers. Well, my dear husband, I'll take care of it.
I'm still asking how much it would cost.
20 silver.
Okay, yeah, sure. Spend away.
He leaves.
I didn't even say he could leave. I'm not a big fan of that guy. But as long as he cooks good food, I'm not gonna do anything.
For now.
He cooks wonderful food.
Yeah, I think I'll get over it then.
Okay, well, if you decide to go after the wildlings, you might need to build your army beforehand.
Yeah. I'm doing that now. This is really weird because I remember running it down, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
Maybe you forgot to enter. It's beginning of the month. You gotta roll house fortunes, or if you want.
How does that work?
Just check and you.
Oh, status check.
Status check plus stewardship, and you give me you add all the numbers it says to add, and then I compare it to a chart.
So that's just status roll.
Stewardship.
Yeah. And then we have 4 house fortunes. +1 from population, -2 from 4. So we have a total of +13. So then that's 37.
One to 2 resources, or 1d3 to 1 resource.
I don't know what a D3 is.
It's a 3. You just do /roll d3. What are you adding it to?
We could add it to.
You have head for numbers, so remember +1 to wealth if you use that.
Okay.
Okay, so you gain 4 wealth. Puts you at.
We're at 40 now.
Actually, that would put you at 39, so. I guess.
Well, the 35, we spent 35, but we actually had 36.
Oh. So you can. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you could buy an improvement for something and start the construction.
Yeah. We could probably worry about that later, though. Everyone actually.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you guys might want to build the army beforehand before you do this.
I'm trying to build it right now. I'm trying to remember what we had.
Sure, you had one group of veteran. I don't remember.
It was something with like cavalry, I think.
Oh yeah, I think you had trained heavy cavalry.
Veteran.
Veteran heavy cavalry. You had trained. I think green pikemen was one of them.
I'm just doing it over again. It makes it easier. Where's the? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, cost 6.
You have 37 power. So what do you want to do? Again, because no one wrote it down.
Alright, well, I just spent 36. So we have 1 veteran archer, 1 veteran garrison, 1 veteran heavy infantry, and 1 veteran heavy cavalry.
You might want to stat those out before you leave.
What do you mean?
Stats.
Oh, yeah. Archer.
Question: are these longbowmen or crossbowmen?
I'll have to look. Probably. Probably crossbowmen.
Longbowmen.
Oh, okay.
Sheets in house units. In house units, they're just normal character sheets because they function the same. Just input everything in there.
Alright. Well, we can go get started, and I'll do this way. Alright, so... Sir, how do you pronounce your name again, Black Raven?
Tavian. James Tavian.
Tavian.
Thank you.
Alright, Tavian. Would you lead up the heavy cavalry division?
I would much rather do the infantry division.
Alright. So the question is, we have 2 choices. We could go for speed and just take the cavalry, or we could take everybody and then get there a little bit. It'll take a little bit longer. What do you guys think?
Thomos would raise his hand.
Yes, Tomos? You don't have to raise your hand. You can speak.
Well, I was thinking, we don't know exactly what kind of armaments or divisions or whatever kind of these wildlings are using as this raiding party. Even they're especially dangerous as there's 300 of them in a singular raiding party. It should be better to understand what they have before we make a full-on direct assault on them, in my opinion.
So what would you do?
The problem is, it's been a full day, and weather permitting, even if we're able to follow them, we don't know if they're heading back towards the wall or staying in our region.
Well, the fact that they came with 300 means you're probably here to stay.
Somehow getting through the wall itself is the problem as well.
Yeah, there is something iffy going on with the wall, but we can worry about that after we handle these wildlings.
For now, I'd suggest a very small group goes to check out the place they attacked and see if we can find a camping site from that fighting destination.
Yes, very well. We shall go and investigate while our troops are mobilizing, because it probably will take at least a day to get everybody ready for combat, since
Nope.
nobody saw this coming.
Everyone lives in the. You have one town, and it is literally right on the other side of the lake. It really takes them like it'll take them probably. It takes them like an hour to mobilize.
Oh, okay. And we should mobilize immediately.
Alright.
Katie, can you make sure the military is mobilized while we further discuss what our plans are?
Who were you talking to again?
Octavian?
Davian.
Raven, you good? I did hear a phone ringing in someone's background.
I think he's on the phone.
Yeah. Well, let's just say he's doing that.
Alright.
Okay. Do you head out?
Yes, the farmer guy who was here, is he still here?
Yes, he is.
Alright, we'll need you to lead us back to your farm place.
If you'd like, my lord, I could go ahead, see what I can find at the attack site.
Yes, very well, just stay safe. We don't know how many there are.
At least 300 by his count.
Yeah, but he's also a running away farmer, and there could have been more behind him.
He'll just start heading out to his horse to start heading out to where the farmer said his place was.
I don't know how to do split maps, so we're just gonna transition to
It's fine, you don't have to, yeah.
Yeah, and just say like an hour after he gets there, we'll get there with our army. Or several hours, since he's riding alone, and we're mobilizing and then moving as a unit. And just to be clear, we're mobilizing the veteran infantry, the veteran heavy infantry, and the veteran archers, veteran heavy infantry, and the veteran heavy cavalry. And then the garrison is also getting ready, but they're staying and guarding the town and the castle.
Just in case they make their way here.
Yeah.
It's like we leave with the full army, come back, ah shit, they're here.
Yeah, everybody's
Damn it.
dead.
Damn it, they already took the town. My wife's dead.
You arrive at the. You arrive at the farmstead. You going to investigate?
I'm gonna listen out real quick, me and Domino, in case there's anyone still here.
Awareness.
Both of us.
Yep. Awareness noted.
Would this be one or the other? Like a skill?
You notice.
Oh, yeah, Cat has it. And I will do the same.
26.
That's the cat, and then me.
Where are you looking specifically? You're looking all around the.
I'm looking out. I'm going around the house itself, checking the outside first.
Are you checking the inside as well?
Yeah, I'll do that afterwards, yes. Keeping the bow out just in case.
And this.
Where? Sorry. Keeping. Oh, shit.
Investigate. It appears to be locked.
But, like, where was it, if I may ask?
As you were poking around, you see that one of the floorboards doesn't look right, and you pull on it, and the floor moves, slides away, and here's a trap door. It's funny, why would there be a trap door in a simple farmer's house?
Exactly. Is there anything else in the trapdoor?
It's a trap door.
And a chest. Oh, I thought that was a chest. I'm sorry.
It's literally a trap door.
I'm dumb. Sorry. Oh yeah, I'll try to get it open.
Okay, give me a strength or thievery.
I'll do thievery, and if this fails, Domino will just bash it.
You almost have it open.
Can I do it again?
You almost have it. You almost have it open. Well, the difficulty is at 12. He keeps beating it by 1. He's missing it by 1. You almost have it open.
But Domino, just bash it. Screw it.
Give me his athletics check. Athletic strength.
Strength, he has that. There. Fucking hell, Domino.
Yeah, you just see Domino just looks at you, goes, okay, and he just pounces on it, and it breaks open. And
I mean, he was breaking the lock, not the door.
he's a shadow cat. He doesn't understand the cat. You did specify.
Right.
Give me
Said break it.
an athletics check.
For Thomos or Domino?
Domino.
He's about to go tumbling into the fucking darkness.
Any kind of athletics or just athletics?
What do you have?
Climb, jump, run, strength, swim.
Jump. He is able to jump out of the way before he falls down the hole.
Using night eyes, I'd like to glance around in there.
You see down there's a bunch of racks, but you can't see what's down there from
Do
here.
you hear anything moving down there?
Notice.
Both of us, I'm guessing.
Well, all you hear is a bunch of rats, and besides that, nothing else.
Does Domino react in any way down there?
He hears some rats, and he licks his chops.
All right. Domino will have it in first and me too, stealthily. So may I roll them both stealth?
Oh.
I have to be super duper careful. Would this be sneak?
Okay.
Both of them?
Yeah, do both of them. Okay, you sneak down there, and there's absolutely nothing. There's no one. There's not absolutely no. There's no one there except a bunch of rats. Which Domino immediately jumps on a really big rat and starts eating it.
That's fine.
Look around. Let me describe it. In the room, you see a large amount of weapons, like an extremely large amount of weapons. Like, why would a simple farmer have weapons like this?
Are there any maker's marks on any of them?
Give me. What would Maker's Marks be? Fuck. Give me.
Probably kind of a awareness or something to see it on the weapon.
Give me an awareness notice. You see a mark, and this is weird, because, give me a knowledge check.
Ooh.
And have it a hard difficulty, come on.
That's 2 dice. Let's go.
You don't know who's... The mark looks familiar, but you're not sure whose it is.
Anything else down here that's worth noting?
Yeah, there is a ledger.
Yeah, looking in that.
Okay. To the Magnoid, the weapon shipments should be to your satisfaction. And it's just exchanges of goods for gold. And it appears to keep referring to a Magnoid.
Like, I'm gonna type it real quick. That?
Yes, that type of mag. Give me a status check. A status breeding check if you have it. Damn, you suck.
I'm trying, man.
Bruh.
You don't know what a Magnoir is.
Great. I mean, definitely all this shit evidence is definitely gonna get that guy landed in jail until he confesses why the fuck there's a lot of weapons in his basement. Anything else down here I need to know about other than ledgers and racks of weird weapons?
Awareness notice.
Guessing Domino can't roll this.
I mean, is he helping you look?
I'm guessing it's good enough.
19. You find a hidden floorboard. I mean, you find a hidden behind one of the weapon racks. You find a pretty large book. You can open it.
Yeah. Well, wait, what's the title of it?
The title is Maester Grand Maester Vaven's recipes.
Okay, I guess I'll glance through it.
You open it, and immediately you realize that this book has been hollowed out.
Cool. What's inside?
Well, since it was, you ever seen like one of those old style books that are like extremely big? Yeah, a pretty large chest.
Oh, okay, so there's like a box inside the book.
You see that the chest is very, it's not too ornate, but it looks quite strong.
Can I?
You're gonna attempt to open it?
Yeah. Facing away from me. So, thievery?
Thievery.
Hey, Domino! I need you to break this lock.
Looks at you and he's done eating like half the mice in the room, half the rats in the room. Wow.
Because there's a lock on it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to break the lock. Not the box, the lock. Just the dangly bit.
He give me a strength check.
Alright, Domino, you trained for this.
He rips the lock off with his teeth. He goes, and he starts sniffing. He goes,
Guess I'll open it now.
Inside of it, you find 200 gold dragons.
Oh,
Okay then.
that's a lot of money. That's a lot of cash.
That's a lot of cash.
None of you are here.
Go ahead, what are you saying?
Well, none of you are here, so
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just peanut gallery.
Thomas is gonna just close it. Open it again to make sure he wasn't lying to himself.
still 200 gold dragons.
Nod. Is there anything inside the pile of money?
There's a pile of money.
Just making sure there's nothing within the coin. You know what I mean? Gonna close that. Put it in his bag for later. Then make sure there's nothing else in here. No other secret bullshits.
Now we transition back to our other group. What are you guys doing?
While our army is mobilized, we're now following the farmer where he was taking.
You arrive about 5 hours later because it takes a bit to mobilize the army.
If I can, I would have made shit tons of piles of weapons out here. just emptying that room. And then coming out.
Feel free to drag your tokens onto the map.
So, Lord, you may want to slap some irons on that farmer there. Or what he calls himself as a
Why so?
I motioned at the pile of weapons on either side of me. He had a basement full of these.
Well,
He's going to give me an awareness notice check.
All of us?
All of you, yeah.
Alright, let's go, Domino. There's mine.
Yeah, he is booking it.
Yeah, we have the soldiers to get him, right? Or just like
Yeah,
I can't.
I'm
He's
gonna
gonna
motion.
die if I shoot him.
I'm gonna motion bring him to me. To my soldiers in the area.
He immediately gets punched out by Xavier.
Oof.
Yeah, you just run straight into Xavier. It's like running into a brick wall. He goes, I don't know what Black Raven would say because he's not here. I assume he's going somewhere. He gets dragged back to you along with his son.
What is the meaning of this?
Nothing, my lord.
Question: does anyone know what a Magnard is?
Give me a status roll.
No.
The lord can give me a status roll.
Nobody knows what breeding is. Come on, Sprue, it's your only chance. Okay.
You know that a Magnoi is a noble of the Thens and is a leader.
I'll hand over the ledger as well.
I'm gonna go through it. So you're working for them, are you?
But I'm not working for them. I do not know how that got there.
I look at the weapons again.
I see. So you've never been in your basement?
We don't have a basement.
I look behind me at the fucking cellar door.
Do I think he's lying?
What's your passive cunning?
16.
He's definitely lying.
This fucking idiot.
Alright. Does anyone want to get the truth from him? I'm tired of listening to this guy.
I mean, my lord, you know what I have to say? I've heard shadow cats are rather painful to get bit by.
Ooh,
Roll intimidation. Plus, but at a +5.
Is that just persuasion?
Intimidation.
2 dice. Let's go. Hey, that's
So 10.
10. Well, you only had to beat a 6.
Hey.
My lord, I am a loyal vassal of House. I keep forgetting the name.
Lorraine.
I am a loyal vassal of House, loyal subject of House Lorraine. I've served your father and your father's father.
I'm just gonna look at the Lord. So where do you want Domino to bite him first?
You know that you were the first member to actually be landed. Your father died right before you. Your father was landed, but your grandfather was not. Your grandfather was a knight. This guy.
I think his toenails are a good spot to start.
I mean, you do realize that's not how biting works. She
Okay,
can't bite a toenail.
maybe his little toe.
Oh, okay. Domino!
My lord, spare me. I was just trying to look after my family. You can have all of the gold.
I want the... Or much worse is going to be done to you and your family.
Oh yes, before I forget, my lord. It's also gonna set the little box on top of the book. Found this. Nothing nice. Made me have to double take.
Ooh, this should come in handy. Thank you. You've been a most loyal servant. and then I'm gonna open the box, and then give 20 gold dragons to him.
Yes.
That's an extremely large amount of money.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, well, I think
Bastard.
percent is fair for finding
Yes. Finder's fee, bitches.
it.
How much is that silver-wise? Well, I'll do it my own. How much is
Like
it for
thousands.
1 gold? Well, how much is 1 gold to silver? I'll do it on my own. It's 210, right?
210 stags for 1 gold.
1,200 silver.
Hey, boys, guess who's rich?
Now, who is this money for? Because it's clear that nobody would give this money to you.
That's my money, my lord. I got it from weapons.
He's a weapon trader.
Someone gave you this much money just for these weapons here.
Depends on what they're doing with weapons. That they need that much money for.
Uh,
How long they're doing it for.
Who did you sell these weapons to?
Night's Watch, my lord.
You're lying again.
Definitely lying.
Would you have been, by chance, selling it to the wildlings who attacked?
No, my lord.
You're lying.
Definitely.
Wow. I think it's called comeuppance.
I'd bite his toes off.
Have fun, Domino.
As the time. Yes, I was selling it to the Thames, my lord, but I had to feed my children.
A lot more money than just feeding.
Children.
This is a pretty nice farm, so he's also that this guy is literally completely lying. My lord, help! I was selling them to the wildlings to make money. May the old gods forgive me.
But please save my daughters. They weren't happy that I didn't have enough weapons for this weapons, and they kidnapped them, and I am afraid of what they're going to do to them, my lord.
Is he lying about the daughter?
We will help you, and although I give no promises for you, but you must lead us to them.
Where they went, my lord.
I'll find out. I'm gonna do
Awareness.
Wouldn't it be survival track?
It's awareness to find the tracks.
And then, okay. So me and Domino. Notice, you said? And then mine.
Find the tracks.
I'll call them over. Which direction is it?
That is towards the Shadow Tower.
Shadow Tower direction.
The track wall.
That is Domino's territory. I guess I'll try to.
Retrack.
Yeah.
This your Shadow
I
Cat.
did it from the sheet.
2 bonus dice and track.
I don't know. I just copied what it said on it. Yeah, he has hunt and track.
Track.
He
1B.
has hunt as well.
Oh.
I'll do mine just in case. Yeah, no.
Yeah, you do not. Give me. It's be another hour. You can give me a. It's be another hour before you can reroll on track. Give me another track check. Find the trail. They are going towards Eastwatch by the sea, and Domino starts sniffing, and he goes, and he points. Did you train him to point when you told him to track?
Yeah.
Yeah, he points.
He points with his nose.
Yeah, he points. He goes, point. He doesn't talk.
We're going to Eastwatch.
How are you assembling the troops? Column formation.
How wide is the road?
It's pretty. It's wide enough for. It's about half the size of the King's Road.
Yeah, we call in formation with the cavalry in the front, and then heavy infantry on the sides, and then bowmen like in the middle.
Okay. As you... Okay, it will be about a day or two before you reach... Before you reach Eastwatch, is anybody going to do any scouting?
That's what I'm made for.
Well, then do it.
I would like to do it, DM.
Okay.
Should I roll stealth? Correct?
Yes. Uh,
Is it nighttime? Okay, so Domino gets another dice. Okay, that's 21 for Domino. Oof.
they did not see you. As you were walking, you end stealthing badly. You notice a large group, a large amount of footsteps, very loudly. Give me awareness notice.
That me? What does my cat see? What does my cat point me in the direction of?
Your cat points you in a direction, and as you see, there's about 300 men waiting on a ridge.
On what?
A ridge.
The rating on it? Waiting, okay. How high is the ridge?
It's about 20 feet.
So they would still have an advantage in ranged fire. Would that be correct? And it would be an uphill battle for us. Question, how is the forest around the ridge?
Hold on, let me move you to the correct...
So they're up here, I'm guessing. Okay. There are certain ways around it. Did I find the way up to it over here? Would I have found that?
If there's a bunch of shit on the map already, this is a campaign I've been trying to run. Everyone keeps flaking out. Sorry about that.
That's fine. Question.
No, you were right here.
Where was I? Sorry. Q Alt. Do it. Should put me where you're pointing.
I'm really...
Hold Alt and do it.
It's like top right-ish.
So I'm up here.
Yes. You're gonna have to give me another stealth check if you want to move.
I'm not moving. I can pretty much see what they're doing. And there, we can come in from this direction. I mean, can I see that?
This is 30 feet tall.
Can I get on this ledge? Because it looks like it's down over here.
Yes, you could if you want. You're gonna have to give me a stealth check to move there.
That's fine.
Maybe a dick, just saying.
I know, it's fine. I know. I'm just thinking. There we go.
They do not see you.
So we could get up through this region, correct?
I mean, I would make you. I'm not gonna be a dick. Yes, you could. You could get up through that region.
I mean the army.
The army is currently marching down this path, but you could direct them towards this path.
Yeah, that would be the instant best to charge them without the quickest amount. Especially it'll keep us on even ground. I'm gonna start heading back if they start moving. And I'll inform them of the situation of the ledge. If we kept going on this road, we will get fucked over by arrows. We should redirect to the western nearest road. Should have a more even ground.
Lucky that guy's a pushover.
Yeah. So I'll inform what I just said to the Lord and such.
Do any of you guys have any warfare?
I
Nothing
don't.
beyond the standard.
Well, none of you. Well, then you can't command an army.
Spruance, you don't?
I think I have 3, but that's it.
This would be fun. Well, okay.
Would I figure out the best way at what point for the knights to charge in to keep them unawares?
Yes.
I'll inform them of that time. At what point they should start the charge.
You head back to camp, and you deliver. What do you say to your lord?
I was saying that the wildlings have around 300 actual troops there. They're up on a ledge, so if we kept going on the road we were already traveling, we would have gotten flanked and destroyed mostly by their arrows because they have a 30-foot advantage up on where they were. But there's a westernly road just slightly off course where we were going that will take us directly up onto their hill. And by one point, if we get close enough but without them aware, we can instantly start the charge with the knights in, probably rout a good few of them, and then head in with the rest of our forces.
Very well, that is what we shall do. And then I gather the troops and we start marching again.
Changing roads.
Oh, by the way, since both sides, neither side is affected by terrain difficulties, because special house rules, you have northern. They have pretty much special northern abilities, and so they are not affected in the slightest by any terrain difficulties. Well, they can, within reason. You cannot charge horses up mountains.
Okay.
I forgot how to open up tunnel order because I always forget this.
Let's hope we don't die because none of us have warfare.
Tunnel order.
No idea.
Click. You got it.
Hey. Look. Moving you on to the wrong maps. There's a lot of maps. Well, since you're trying to move in stealthily, give me your unit with the lowest stealth. Give me a stealth check for all 4 of your units.
Okay. So we're only bringing 3 units. We're not bringing the garrison.
We have 3 stealth checks.
But I'm not exactly sure what their stealth ratings are. Couldn't really find them. 2. Okay.
Six.
Yeah. So.
Seven.
You beat the passive. 12.
That's the archers.
Yep.
I'm going to give them one. To be fair, I'm going to give them one awareness check.
Yes.
And
defender.
nope, defender always wins. It matches it. You only have to match things. Okay. Who is the 7?
The 7 was the heavy cavalry.
They hear like, yeah, you're marching with heavy cavalry. They hear this. Okay, now it is time for.
Do we want us to roll initiative?
You roll warfare.
Or does somebody have a good war?
I have 1.
I have 2. Because I'm a duelist, not a fucking soldier.
Alright, I guess
It's
I'll.
probably you.
Can you drag a do you have pictures for the units, or do you just have units?
Yeah, I have. There's so many different things.
Remember facing. Remember, you gotta remember the facing rules. So,
Right. Well, they're all facing the enemy right
are you guys attaching yourselves to any of your allied units?
now. All attached to the cavalry.
Do that because you're the commander. You can only attach to personal guard and give orders.
Okay.
What does attaching do?
Plus 1d to the test.
Would I be able to fire as well?
No. You could just not.
Well, the thing is, it's not really going to be worth it against 300 not attaching.
Well, no, they just get a plus 20 to the combat defense. You still kill them with.
I'll just attach myself to archers.
Anybody else attaching themselves? You don't have to be a fighter to attach yourself to anything.
I suppose I could go ahead and attach myself to the infantry.
Is Raven still gone?
18 years, it seems.
We could just say attach him to the knights.
Yeah, I think he should get attached to the knights.
Okay.
So everyone has a bonus.
Okay. Here's how combat works. You can for each warfare rank you get an order. You can choose to give 2 orders in a row, but it increases the difficulty by 13. Usually, if not, it just goes between both people's orders. Let me.
So giving 1 order is free. Giving 2 costs 13.
You still have to roll difficulty and the discipline modifier, or else they don't do anything.
Well, at the start, I'm going to order. Wait, do they have archers? I can't tell. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
it's them first.
okay, they go first.
He's going to order his archers to shoot at your cavalry.
Okay.
And giving the order.
Oh wow, that's a good commander.
Wildling archers. Since you guys are technically on a lower slope, they get a +1 B. That is 11. What's your cavalry's combat defense?
So I'm reading it right now. I don't see anything that says.
It's literally the most important stat. How could there not be something for it?
Well, I see standard equipment armor +7, penalty 3. Animal handling +5, athletics +7. Yeah, I don't see where it says combat defense.
Same thing as a player. That their armor rating is 7. Their combat defense is -3.
Oh, okay, so then 4.
Gonna take some damage. So it's 4. That is 3 degrees success. Twelve damage.
Okay, and that's reduced by the armor?
So it's reduced by 7.
Okay. So then it dealt 5 damage.
He's an attempt to give it tells archers to shoot again. He succeeds. Ooh, that's not good. Probably not good. That is 14. 4 degrees, 3 degrees of success.
Okay, so how much damage? Okay, so then it does another 5 then.
Okay. I don't want to be a dick, so I'm not going to try and... He probably would fail, because it's now a 19 to succeed on this. So it's your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. What formation are their infantry in?
Shield wall.
And can my heavy cavalry charge at this distance? I'm going to charge.
Fail.
Okay.
Here we go.
And how does health work? Because how much health does a heavy cavalry?
Cavalry, well, they're not routed. Endurance times 3.
Okay, and how much endurance do they start with?
So they're over it by 2.
What's the endurance?
Well, they're heavy cavalry, so shouldn't their endurance be higher than 2?
Depends if you spend experience on endurance.
Or they're veteran heavy cavalry.
Spend experience on
Did you
endurance.
actually build the units, or did you just slap them down?
I didn't know you spent experience. Well,
20 per skill.
okay then, yeah. They have extra endurance then.
Okay, I guess the endurance would have to be 4, so they have 2 health left. And no, it doesn't instantly kill the unit. They actually have to get down to 0, and then they're disorganized. Give me a warfare.
Alright.
Yeah, they don't do anything.
Or if they don't, but they're a veteran.
Discipline difficulty.
It depends on your warfare score, my man.
So it says discipline reading 0 for heavy cavalry, and veteran difficulty a check of 3. Then I rolled this, which is higher than 3.
Luckily, these are the easiest troops in the world to command. Okay, give me a fighting test. Plus 1d, but you get -1 for charging. But also, I think you get +1 for dismounted units. So plus 1d. What's the fighting?
Probably 3.
Experience, and you spent 3 on endurance. Can you get endurance?
Oh. Wait, so they had 100 experience to spend, right? And they spent 40 on endurance,
Yes.
then probably 40 on fighting. So they have 4 fighting.
I have 20 left.
Yeah.
So are you spending the last 10 on...
Well, probably athletics.
So, they have 5 fighting. Give me a fighting test. Your cavalry are very peppered with arrows.
Oof.
Yeah, I think that, what's the damage on them?
Uh, is 7.
Yeah, I kind of...
Athletics.
So,
Okay.
offensive 9, 8. That's 3 degrees of success.
Okay. So how much damage is that?
3.
So then 30 damage.
It would be 30.
Yep.
Let me just... Yep, that...
Rip.
Alright.
Do you want to... that's the end of your turn, unless... You can give 3 orders. You want to try and give another order?
Can someone else give an order?
Oh, does anybody else have Warfare 3?
No.
No.
Alright. And what would I have to roll to give a second order?
I mean, who are you giving the order to?
Oh, the cavalry again, probably.
So how much bonus does the roll the DC get if they want to go again? Damn.
Oh, this war. This war.
Damn, are you there?
Hello.
Sorry, I was pushing the wrong button.
How much does that go up by?
Oh, it's a 6.
So 12, yeah. They smack again.
Your charge, though. Also, charge is plus 2 damage. So,
Oh yeah, so they were extra dead.
extra dead. You know, I kind of overpowered heavy cavalry, but they're really vulnerable to archers, so...
If I may ask, can I dislodge myself from cavalry just to do something?
No.
One guy against 100 soldiers might not be good.
Actually, it's the second one. It's supposed to be 4 dice.
4 dice. There's actually an attached unit, so it's 5 dice.
Yeah, it is fine.
Okay, so then 18.
18. Attacking the Thens.
Can we move up and attack the archer?
Thens are in the way.
Okay. Well, I mean, we just broke the line of the guys who are here, so it would make sense that we go back.
Okay, yeah, you can attack the archers. I'm just gonna say, hey, the archers are dead.
Okay.
Oh. May as well try that third one. It's only a 9.
9.
Keep going back and forth between all these sheets that are far away from each other.
Oh, well,
Oh
nope.
god.
Not facing them, they get a these Thens get a flanking bonus.
This system is really weird.
What, Warfare?
Yeah.
It's pretty weird. Yep, he successfully commands them, and they're getting a flanking bonus. Plus 1, plus 1. Not pleasant for you. You shouldn't just, you just shouldn't just send your heavy cavalry in like that.
Well, I mean, they were getting wrecked by archers.
Yeah, 13, what's your heavy cavalry's defense?
4.
Is 2 degrees of success.
Can I just try to shoot this goddamn commander?
Yeah, that's probably what we should have done from the start.
Would I be able to do that, DM? DM, are you hitting the wrong button again?
That is 8 damage.
Then it does 1 damage.
How much health does your cavalry have left? Since it...
1.
We
1.
have 1 health left.
Okay, since you've given 3 orders, it's the top of the round again, so we really...
Can I just shoot the commander?
Oh, wait, it's in between combat. Yeah, it's player action rounds. If you want to detach yourself, that is an action. You can
shooting the goddamn commander.
You can shoot the unit. You don't know where the commander is.
I don't hear him yelling somewhere.
He's somewhere in the unit. You can shoot the unit.
Sure, why not? Maybe I'll get lucky.
Plus 20 to the defense.
Great. Fuck it, I'll just stay in the goddamn infantry. It doesn't even worth it.
I mean, you do have a 7 in archery, so that's not a hard shot for you.
I know. Fine. As well.
You have a 7 in archery?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I technically have an 8 in water dancing.
Okay. You hit. One.
Second.
Second would second shot's a penalty at minus 2d.
No, it's -1.
On.
Fuck you.
How much damage is that?
Each shot is... Let me find it. 6. And with vicious.
They're all dead.
Boom. I'm summoning the mortar.
Let's see, the first one is 1 degree, so that's 6 damage. Second one is 2 degrees, so that is 6 damage. 6 damage. 6 damage. 6. So that is 12. Oh, so sorry. Forgot armor rating. That's only damage. The second one. Oh wait, forgot. Oh, you also have piercing too. So yeah, forgot that. I hate you. I hate you. You're ruining my armies.
I got 20 more gold too. I can just upgrade some more shit.
You have a dragon bone bow. That's like.
I know. I'm gonna get better armor too. No thanks.
Oh shit. So that is -2, -2. So that is -2. So it's another 3 damage, and that's 6 on top of that. Yeah, that unit is disorganized. So
Did I kill the commander?
you just disorganized the unit.
Have fun, guys. I'll keep doing this.
Okay, top of the round. Roll for initiative. 17.
Warfare.
Oh, I think I automatically lose that one.
Well, we'll see. You only lost by 1 last time.
Yeah, gotta get all 6s.
You got it. Come on.
I got this. No worries.
At least tie, so you have to go again.
As you see your the greatest, the man you know is the greatest archer in the world. Just sit there and rapidly fire about 100 arrows, about 30 arrows into this, hitting all the marks, and they think that
I'm just holding 5 arrows at a time.
US Frost, he's gonna try and reorganize his unit.
Fail. Is that good or bad?
Nope, still succeeds. They reorganize, but gives them mine +3 difficulty. So he's gonna try and attack your unit. Succeeds. Yeah. -1d6. Also minus so. And he misses actually. What's your unit's armor?
4.
Oh, he doesn't do
Defense is 4, armor 7.
any damage. So
Haha.
is it?
Alright.
He's gonna try and give them another order, but let's see.
The third order.
Yeah.
So let me just make sure that succeeds. That just succeeds.
Yes, brilliant. Use any XP you get just to upgrade that warfare.
Yeah, they don't take any damage. He could try and get the. I don't think he's gonna try and. He's gonna try and give them a retreat order.
No surrender.
Yeah, they're retreating.
Get them. Shoot them.
Fortunately, I don't think they can outrun heavy cavalry.
Or arrows.
Yeah, or arrows.
Okay, Gyoton.
Just to give them some actually, no, I don't have their stats worked up, so I'm gonna charge with the heavy cavalry again.
Okay, give me a warfare check.
Oh.
Come on, it's easy.
I don't think I can lose since I have 3 dice and I have to roll a 3.
Yeah, that's an automatic success. You can't lose, so yeah.
Do they get any bonuses because they literally have their backs turned?
No, they're doing a fighting retreat, so no.
Oh, is there a charge bonus?
Yeah, 1 dice.
Well, -1 die +2 damage.
And also, yeah, you have the other dice because the guy's connected with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 extra dice.
11.
Well, 2 more dice, right?
One more die, and they're dismounted. I'm pretty sure dismounted. Yeah, dismounted. So 2 more die. Yeah. So yeah, they're destroyed.
That is 15.
Let's see. Yep, they're destroyed. You win.
Lose 8.
I'm gonna see. 4. Okay, the commander is still alive, and see as your men trample through them, stabbing
running those spears through them, and those puddles of blood and guts, as your men just trample through them, running them through. And this is the only man standing. Last man standing. He says, "Oh, fight me!" Which, you're surprised because he's actually speaking the common tongue, not the old tongue.
I'm gonna order my guys to. Wait, is he still armed?
On.
Uh,
You coward! Fight me! Fight me like a man!
knees.
Catch that.
No, does someone want to shoot him?
If I shoot him, he's gonna die.
Oh.
I cannot make non-lethal shots with this bow.
Well,
It is
if we,
both a blessing and a curse.
You do get plus 2d against fighting one dude. Units, and you're still technically...
We may want him alive. He could probably explain how he got through the wall.
And where that farmer's quote, quote, daughters are.
Yeah. He's
That's
way
true.
more valuable alive than dead.
but I don't want to fight him.
We're not fighting him, just knock him the fuck out.
You can just order... you can order your cavalry to just attack the dude.
Yeah, just knock him out.
Alright.
Okay, since he's not mounted, that would be... and you're not charging, and there's a guy attached... that would be 8 dice.
And this is he'll go unconscious, not dead, right? From this, they just surround and start beating him with their.
I'm just gonna roll that.
Oof.
Yeah, he's knocked unconscious.
There you go. We may want to check. I'll check the surrounding area if you would like. See if I can find them.
First we...
You're kind of cutting out. If you'd like, my lord, I can check around the surrounding area, see if I can find the girls. Looks like they were camping here. If any. Experiments.
Sorry, what did you say?
If you'd like, my lord, I can check around the surrounding area, see if they were hiding the girls around here, if they were camping.
You get 1 glory, by the way. We have to do... okay, we'll just...
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yes, of course. We must find them at once. How long?
Guys, before you start role-playing, we gotta do, aftermath casualties.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It was mostly knights.
Yeah.
Not all knights.
The Thens, for the Then units, one is intact, the other one on the side is, let's see, to training, so...
Wait, they're intact? I thought we got them all.
Well, you destroyed them, but just because you destroy them, you have to roll casualties afterwards. Yes, the Thens are intact, they're attacked. The other dudes are destroyed. The other dudes are destroyed. Now it's your units. Let's see. Your cavalry took damage, so give me a d6. Asshole. Their training improves by 1 step.
Oh, they're elite now?
Ruin. Now give me 2 more d6 for your other units.
Even though they were just watching.
Well, since I don't let... that's... nothing happens. They're just intact.
Okay.
We are now elite cavalry.
Nice. I think that's good.
Okay, you can start role playing now since we're over this.
If you'd like,
Just
I can.
clear the fan guys who are still intact or prisoners.
Then are now your prisoners.
Okay.
Shall I check around the area?
Yes. Good thinking.
I'm gonna start searching the surrounding area for where they were camping, for where they're keeping girls or hostages.
Okay, you give me an awareness check and then a track. Notice, yep. And a track check.
I'm gonna do it one at a time. So I'm gonna do Domino's 2 rolls and then my 2 rolls. And then mine.
Eventually find a path back to the camp.
Oh shit! There's a lot of Annas here. It's a cloning facility.
You find his 6 daughters. Wait, is it? Sorry, 5 daughters? No, wait, 6.
That's a lot of daughters.
Common, this is the... Most people didn't live till they were 20.
I just mean just all daughters. Oh, where's he?
He's with you in chains.
Oh.
You see the daughters trembling. Trembling. You've come to save us, my good knights.
Yeah. And he's just start just if they're bound, cutting them free.
They are bound. They are all bound in chains. Then give me an awareness notice.
I'm gonna do it as well.
You can see that they have been. The legs, the small clothes that they were wearing have been ripped and torn, and they are quite bloodied. And the thing we're not going to say is not mature, is not allowed to be described on Twitch, so we're not going there.
Yeah, some bad things happened here.
R-rated.
I'm just gonna take out a throwing axe and cut him free.
Okay, you can see that they have clearly been through a lot. Their clothes are ruffled. Their hair is matted and filled with grime. And you can see in this camp, there's even more weapons.
They look like the same ones.
Give me awareness. Give me a cunning memory.
Just cunning, understood.
You succeed. Yes, this is the same mark. You still don't know what it is, though.
Alright. I'm gonna check the tent as well. For anything interesting to be found.
Just food, water, clothes.
In the commander's tent.
A map.
Checking that.
The map is interesting because it give me knowledge.
Dick, you wouldn't just know what.
I'm just saying. Oh no.
It's a very interesting map. That's all you can tell.
Take the map. And I will gently help each of them to their feet if they can stand.
You're all here too.
What?
Just trying to make everyone else interact with each other.
Oh, I don't know if they came with me.
I mean, I would have gone with you after you were done, following the track.
The whole army was following you.
I'm gonna hand over the map. Do you know what it means or anything? Handing it to Lord Man.
Alright, I'm back.
Handing you strange, interesting map. What's the role for the map, DM?
Knowledge, and it'd be education or local if you had it.
So you guys go ahead. Have fun with that map.
Don't know whether
You're bad at knowledge, my man.
good map.
It is a very good map.
Come on,
Hey, I have
Squidward.
better knowledge than you, asshole.
We'll see.
Yes,
You what does your character do when he looks at the map?
Mainly just trying to see if he recognizes anything.
you recognize it's a good map.
Fine.
That's a good piece of paper. When you want to roll, knowledge, Bruins.
Knowledge.
Knowledge, whatever. What was the specialization, Vladimir? What was the
Local.
specialization with it?
You could, if you have knowledge, local or education.
It's Bruins.
I have streetwise and research.
Yes.
Don't
19.
Straight up knowledge. There you go.
You notice that this map appears to be a subterranean tunnel map?
Oh, that makes more sense. That might have been how they got out of the wall.
I'm gonna order someone to start sketching the map and then send it to the Night's Watch.
Do you have someone who knows how to do that?
The Meister, probably?
Yeah.
Come with you?
Well, maybe we'll probably do it when we come back.
Yeah, we'll just take the
Yeah,
map
we'll
and
just
let
do
him
it
look
later.
at it when we get there.
Okay. Are you going back to the castle?
Well, before we go back,
I'm gonna take a look at the weapons first, just because I want to take a closer look.
we may want to take all these weapons with us. Might be good for any expanding army to have weapons. Looking, it's Bruins.
Mike, you know it's weird. This appears to be a mic. It appears to be what is? It appears to be a Bolton mic.
This does not surprise me.
They're the same weapons that were at the house too.
Given by either stolen from, or supplied by the Boltons.
We were probably ruled out stolen by looking at how the farmer looked.
To think the Boltons are supplying the wildlings. Things just keep getting interesting.
But now we should just gather the weapons, take them with us, head back.
So nobody knows where this tunnel is?
You know that it's a local map, but you don't know exactly. You have to go back and consult your Maester's maps to get the tunnel location.
And you said the girls who we found were dead?
But no.
No, we were releasing them.
They're still alive.
I'm gonna ask them if they heard anything.
My lord, they kept saying how they were waiting, how a man my lord, I cannot describe it. I am too fainted.
I guess we head back and then try again later.
Yeah. Alright, marching back.
And there was nothing of value except for the weapons here?
Yeah, nothing of value.
Alright.
We're back in the throne room. It has been about 4 days. And
you're starting court the next morning, and so first order of business. First order of business. Your criers states absolutely everything you.
Alright. I'll remember that for later.
First order of business is what are you going to do with the farmer? His name is Aldo.
Have interrogators determine that he doesn't know anything else.
Well, when he was sitting in the jail cell, while he was sitting in your dungeons, the torturers don't determine that he knows anything more. He just, he has a name and he has a contact. He just gives you, who he's buying the weapons. So, the sorry. He gives the information of who he's buying the weapons from, but all you can puzzle out from what he told you was that it was a mysterious man who came by every week, and that if I don't send him another message by the end of tomorrow, he will not show up.
And what about the commander that we captured? Or the prisoners that we've captured?
The commander is not talking.
Okay. Does anyone want to interrogate him?
I mean, he's a wildling. He won't really know much anyway. You don't expect him to know much anyway. There's probably a bigger picture that we ain't seeing right now. Over this Magnar is at the top.
That commander seems pretty talented. I feel like he's probably at least a small part of it.
Like, I can try my best.
Alright.
So, whenever he doesn't talk, DM, let's just say Domino's gonna have a little snack every so often. Alright, DM? Hello? Oh. Oh, we're in jail. There goes the game, guys.
In your dungeon.
Where's Mr. Commander Boy? Oh, there he is.
You missed the battle, Xavier.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. My internet decided to go fuck you.
Okay.
Oh, you're fine.
As you enter the dungeon, you notice, his name is, Ardo, I forget. His name is Ardo Nori. He's what? Hello, my lord. To the leaky cells.
Yes. We need to have a chat with this one.
This one. Not very. My thumb screws and the usual methods couldn't loosen up his tongue.
Well, I brought special people to try the same.
Do you want to investigate that noise?
Oh, yeah.
I heard a frog. I feel like Domino's already on it.
Domino is sitting there staring at this massive frog. It's like as big as someone's head. It's like.
Wait, where is it at?
It's just following the guard around. Oh, I see you met Gladys.
You keep a pet frog?
A big
Yes, my lord. Yeah, and your mastodon keeps a pet shadow cat.
Suppose I'll allow it.
Huh. Alright, is the prisoner bound to DM?
Yes, he is bound in his cell.
And open the cell.
Well, my lord. So, if you need me, I will be trying to loosen some tongues.
With my frog.
Alright, try and do a better job than you did with this one.
And you hear some screaming from a few cells down.
So shall I try my best then?
Yes.
He'll just...
One thing before you go, the leaky cells are called that because the floors never seem to be dry and always wet, and there's always this inane dripping.
That's fun. I'm just gonna head on in. Where is he at? I don't think he's against the door, right? Okay.
To the wall.
I'll be over here then.
Southerners. What? You come to try and loosen my tongue? The little bitch of a man couldn't do it. What makes you think you can?
Thing is, I'm not gonna loosen your tongue. I'm gonna, break a few bones, break some teeth, rip out some fingernails. They're good fun.
See if you can.
And I'm just gonna knee him in the chest. You see, the problem is, usual torturers think to not want to kill their prisoner. I don't care if you die, mostly.
You spit.
I can push past your limits.
Okay. Now, I don't know if there's rules for torturing someone for information.
There isn't.
We're gonna go with simple intrigue.
I don't know how to do that.
Not gonna be good at it because you're not an intrigue character.
Great.
Alright. Well, if it's intrigue, then I guess I'll do it, since that's literally what my character is
I
designed
mean,
for.
if anything, you could be doing the questioning. I'm doing the beating up.
Yeah.
He's just gonna he's gonna, in quotation marks, gently grab the man's hair and force him to look at the Lord. Now you're gonna answer this man's questions real nice. Understood? Go ahead, Si.
Alright, we'll start this off simple. State your name and rank.
Fuck you, that's my rank, you southern bastard.
I'm gonna nod. I'm gonna motion.
Gonna do a good old left hook across the head. Then grab his hair, force him back to look at him.
Ask you one more time. What is your name and rank?
Since we've already determined beating the guy up, now we have to roll intrigue starting.
Alright. So, what happens first? You roll some sort of initiative, right?
In intrigue, whoever has the higher status roll. In terms of small folk, if a person has a high status and they try to tell small folk to do something, then normally they're able to do it without rolling or just one roll.
This man is from the Beyond the Wall.
In this case, he ain't gonna listen.
Alright, so I go first, right?
Yep. What technique you...
I am going to bluff. we have your family. We have them good, and if you don't answer our questions, we're gonna kill them slowly.
Okay, give me 20.
So 24, actually.
Let's see, intrigue, defense. He has a 6.
Yeah, we went to the wildlands, got your family, came back.
Yeah.
Wait, he's indifferent. Actually, he's the max amounts of DR plus 3. So, how much I forget what the influence damage is called.
Composure.
Yeah.
I was intrigued, so I never damage and intrigue because no one ever does it.
Persuasion spec 1Y.
So, what you're bluffing? So, what's the influence? Cunning rank is bluff is for bluff.
Bluff is for deception.
Okay, so but what's the damage on it?
I don't know. I had a 24 compared to his 6 in defense.
9, but
Okay. There was no. I don't know how intrigues work either.
I usually forget. I usually remember how they walk and then forget because no one ever does them. It's not the most fun thing to do. Well, actually, they can be fun. Influence. That's cunning rank. So what's your cunning?
My cunning is 4.
Ooh, 4. Xavier, how many degrees success is that against 9? Yeah, I'll do it.
20 minus 9, that's 11.
24. Because there's no add thing for this.
24, you said?
Yeah.
And that's easily 4 degrees.
4 degrees. He has he reduces that by 7. So composure. He's still like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes. I'm gonna describe his. Well, you have family, don't you?
Now what? I do not.
You're lying because I have your best friend.
My best friend is a cunt.
Yeah, and I have him, and I'm gonna kill him if you don't answer my.
Don't care.
I think he meant in the literal sense.
I also have your bastard son that you don't know about.
I have many bastard sons. My best friend's a cunt.
And I'm gonna kill them all if you don't do what I say.
Do it.
So you're really nothing that you care about.
Second round of intrigue, so it's your turn again.
What if I let you go? You tell me what you need and I'll let you go.
Is that another buff? There you go. That's 30.
30. How many degrees success is that? Degrees, I think. So he has to take. Well, since I'm not going to try and do the whole fatigue thing. Yep, you wake him. Okay, fine. Well, I guess I could. I don't want to die here. Yes, sure. What do you want to know?
I want you to answer all my questions, starting with, who do you work for?
on.
Okay, who picked you to go to that farm?
We're picking up weapons from Mansueto.
For who?
King beyond the wall, Mansueto.
So you work for him then?
No one works for anyone. We follow him because we decided to follow him.
Where's that tunnel that you took to get here? I'm gonna show him the map.
About 100 miles away from here, in an old burnt down town.
What's the town called?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's been burnt down long ago. No one knows what its name is.
Do I know what he's talking about?
On your land there is a ruined town. It's about 100 miles away though. It's on your land, it's just on the edges.
Okay. I'm gonna ask around if anybody knows where that is. Well, how about this? How about you take us to it, and then we'll let you go.
It's the middle of the night.
You're afraid of the dark?
No, I'm just saying it's the middle of the night. He didn't say that, I'm just saying it's the middle. Well, actually it's the next morning, you have other things you need to get done.
And
Your page runs up to you. My lord, your wife wants you back in the courtroom. The farmer will be judged, needs to be judged.
So tomorrow we're gonna come and get you and answer the rest of our questions, and also take us to where this tunnel is that you used.
Okay.
And you'll be free man with much wealth.
Well, very well, you cunt.
He's really making his case for us keeping him alive.
You head back up through the halls.
Yep.
As Aldo, as Aldo is brought before you, I lost that. I keep losing that token. I don't know where that token is, so.
Does-
Random one. There you go.
My lord, please don't kill me. I'll join the Night's Watch.
The same people who you were, the word, you were condemning to death by selling their enemies weapons. I don't.
Lord, take my farm. My children need somewhere to live.
And you know nothing else.
I just know that my contact said he would. He comes every week, and I didn't send him. We were fighting, so I couldn't send him a message. So he'll be long gone.
Can you send a message now?
I was supposed to send it yesterday.
Okay, well, do you think you could send it now, or can you tell us how you sent it?
If I do not send it at the exact time, he'll just be gone.
Oh,
It is a common practice like that.
alright. Well, can you tell us how you sent the message in the past?
Send it by leaving it at the tree stump outside my farmhouse.
Which means the contact couldn't be that far from where we are at the moment.
Well, unfortunately, your crimes are grievous, and you haven't managed to help us in any way. So you're sentenced to death. I'm gonna motion for guards to take him away.
Your wife says, "Shall I bring you your sword?"
I don't want to get my sword dirty for scum like that.
Just a reminder, this is the North.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes. Oh, so.
You ride out to the execution grounds, which I do not have a map for, because I don't have a map for everything.
Before we leave, I do want to say something when he was taken away.
Okay.
My lord, I have an idea for the daughters.
Say it.
They could, instead of working in that farm, where they could just be attacked again without fighters away from the town itself, they could work within the keep. The keep, and work as maid servants or safer.
Very well. And I was planning on confiscating the farm anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Have actual farmers work it instead of his daughters.
What are you doing with his son?
How old is he?
12.
He's gonna be under the care of his daughters or his sisters.
You ride out to an old rearwood stump, which has been used for executions for thousands of years. So James, do you push his head down on the block? Dale? You brought your sword?
Yeah.
To give the speech that everyone gives before they execute someone?
I don't remember what it is. Or do you just say anything?
Robert Baratheon, King of the Andors, the Warnoi. By the right of me, blah blah blah, Lord, I sentence you to die.
Alright. I say that.
Okay. Give me a fighting check.
And you cut yourself. It's an anti-execution.
You cut his head off with one swing.
Alright. I just walk away.
So we're going to end it.
Fair enough.
Question.